Good morning. This is Cam from Hyper Thrills, and we are back here at Hersheypark for the first visit of the 2026 season. So, I have not been here since Candy Lane, understandably, and some of the rides were not open. But today, well, all the rides are open. So, super excited to get back on some of my favorites, such as Candymonium, Storm Runner, and Wildcat's Revenge, and of course, check out some other favorites. So, of course, here I always love Hershey Park's entrance for the presentation of Candymonium. But also, too, one thing I noticed that they changed a bit of the audio this year. So they changed the spiel and some of the music. So interesting changes here already at Hershey. I actually do prefer the more non-copyright music, but yeah, overall, let's get inside. One thing to note as we're coming to the park here, last year for our visit at Candy Lane, we got a free ticket, which that was because of the winter weather promise, which basically just meant that if your favorite rides were closed, you could come back and get a free ticket. So that's how I entered today. I do not have a season pass as of this year, but that's quite all right. So good on Hershey, great customer service right there, and I think we're gonna make Candymonium our first ride of the day. So let's go. Walking up to Candymonium, let's go see the wait time. And it's an advertised 5-minute wait. I'm not complaining. Most of the time, it's like an hour wait. So let's go get some rides. Just did 2 rides on Candymonium to start the day, and that was running really, really well. We did one ride on the blue train, known as a Kisses train, and the other in the orange train, known as the Reese's train. Yeah, running super great. We didn't get any trim on those airtime hills, which is awesome. But yeah, it's always been a favorite of mine here at Hershey, so we're gonna go check out the rest of the park. Made our way over to Sky Rush, so let's hop on for a ride. Just did a ride on Sky Rush, and I will be honest, that the ride's always been hit or miss for me, but today it was definitely hitting. So yeah, I'm really really impressed. Of course, the new seats and restraints make a huge difference on this ride, but yeah, just a great ride overall. Just did a few other rides, such as Super Duper Looper and Twizzler's Twisted Gravity. Great rides as usual, but we just got off Great Bear, and I miss the feeling of it being an invert. Unfortunately, Batman: A Great Adventure is still down at this moment, but Great Bear, that really just brought me back to why I love being in inverts. Intense ride, smooth, snappy. Yeah, just a fun ride. Not my favorite invert, but it always will be a fun ride to me. Something new for the boardwalk this year is the introduction of the inlet and the islands, which is replacing the giant sandcastle theme pieces that they had here at the boardwalk. So this is basically just a new kids splash area. Nothing that really interests me, but something good for all the families. So yeah, as much as I will miss those sandcastles, I did like that detail, but give some of the kids to do. Well, we just got a ride on Wild Mouse, and that thing was running untrimmed. It's always been one of my favorite Wild Mice coasters, just because it's just such a fun ride. So of course there's like almost no line for it, which is amazing for a Saturday. Definitely does not feel that way. Oh no! Making our way in the Wildcats Revenge queue, and I have noticed they have umbrellas for shade. This queue has always been known to be a little hot, especially in the summer, but they got these brand new umbrellas, at least to my knowledge, and they still have the packaging on 'em, interestingly enough. But I'm really excited to get back on this awesome RMC. This is an absolute great attraction here. My favorite in the park, top 10 coaster for me. Just did two excellent rides on Wildcats Revenge. But one thing I noticed is that for the lockers, now you no longer have to put your locker number in there, which is something I know some people, including myself, have struggled with in the past. So now you just put your PIN in, but you have to make sure that's for the right bank of lockers. But yeah, cool new update for the lockers here. Getting back to Wildcats Revenge, that was running absolutely fantastic. We got two rides in, and yeah, that was hauling. And it's not even like the warmest day outside. It's running like a hot summer day right now. So yeah, great attraction, just great pacing. I love this thing. Just got off Fahrenheit, and that was about our longest wait of the day, about 40 minutes, which wasn't terrible for Fahrenheit standards. They are running 3 trains in May, which is crazy, but the crew is working really, really well. It's just that the smaller capacity really does hurt, but I've always loved this ride.
Now get ready. Here we go.
Just got off Storm Runner. That's always been one of my favorite launch coasters. You can never go wrong with the hydraulic launch. It's just so punchy. And it's got that really unique layout. It is a little short, but honestly, that's all right. Unfortunately, it's on one train right now, which is normal for this time of year for Storm Runner. So hopefully you'll get to that second train before Memorial Day. But yeah, overall, great ride. I'm so glad to have a hydraulic launch coaster. Well, we made our way over to Candymonium to get some more rides in. Park closes about an hour, so we'll see what we can do. Super excited. Just got 2 rides on Candymonium. We rode in the Twizzlers train, which is also known as the Red Train. That was running really, really well. So, again, always a fun ride. It is on the lower end of B&M Hypers, but I love B&M Hypers, so I really have no complaints there. But, yeah, overall, it's a great ride. Top 3 in the park for sure, for me, in my opinion. Well, we decided to make our last rides of the night on Skyrush. And yeah, so did 2 rides at Candymonium, now 2 on Skyrush. Got 2 more rides on Skyrush, including the second to last train of the night, so we'll take it. That was running really, really insane. We got row 2, and then we got the back row, so that was running really, really great. Those wing seats are so intense, and this ride is just really intense in general. But yeah, overall, good day here on Skyrush. I think it definitely moved up a little bit for me. Well, that's going to finish out our day here at Hersheypark. It was actually really successful for a Saturday. I thought it was going to be a lot busier than it actually was. Our longest wait was about 40 minutes for Fahrenheit, which actually isn't too terrible for Fahrenheit standards. But yeah, we just had a great day, just spent some good time with some friends, and of course got on some of our favorite rides. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow Hyper Thrills on Instagram. And I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.